Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you? Grade 5. I hope that you are fine and everything is going very well. Finally, grade 5, you are free. Finally, you have social free session. Really, I missed all of you. I want to tell you that till here we finished our social studies lessons for this term or for this semester. So, today I will give you the revision sheet and this video will be easy for you. So our final social exam will include 5 lessons in Unit 2. Unit 2, the portion will be Unit 2, Lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I want to tell you to study only from the revision sheet, but don't tell anyone. Let's start. Question number 1. Choose the correct answer for each sentence. Number 1. Space means to receive something from someone who has died. This means what? Inherited. Inherit means what? To receive something from someone who has died. It means inherited. So, number 2. Space became the first state the world had ever seen. Again, which state or which caliphate became the first state the world had ever seen? This caliphate or this state is Umayyad Caliphate. Number 3. Let us see. Umayyad Caliphate ended when the space came to power. Which caliphate came to power? Abbasid Caliphate. When it came, the Umayyad Caliphate ended. So, Umayyad Caliphate ended when the Abbasid came to power. Number 4. The Umayyad moved the capital city to space in Syria. Which city in Syria they chose it to be their capital city in this time? Damascus. So the answer will be Damascus. Number 5. During the Umayyad Caliphate, the caliphs were elected or not elected. So Umayyad Caliphate, they depend on inheritance. So they were elected or not elected? Not elected. The answer will be not elected. Muawiyah created space because his son and his grandson became caliphs after him. Again, Muawiyah created what? Because his son and his grandson became caliphs after him. Dynasty means the rule for, it will be for his son and his grandsons. Number 7. One of the Muawiyah's advisors, Sargon, was space. Can you remember when you asked me, teacher, how he is Muslim and his advisors was not Muslim? So the answer is one of Muawiyah's advisors, Sargon, his name is Sargon, was Muslim or not Muslim? The answer will be not Muslim. Number 8. Space was the first caliphs of the Marwanids. Marwanids from its name, Marwanids. So, from its name, who will be the first caliph here? Marwan first. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan ruled the caliphate for how many years? He ruled the caliphate for 20 years. So the correct answer will be 20 years. Number 10. Space was well known of his sharp memory. Who? Can you remember the last lesson we took in our school? So Imam Az-Zuhri. Imam Az-Zuhri was well known of his sharp memory. Number 11. Space was very known scholar. Who? Khalid ibn Yazid. Number 12. Space was famous Arab poet. Who? I told you that we had 2 famous Arab poets in this age or in this time. Who? Al-Farazdak and Jarir. So the answer will be Al-Farazdak. Fatima bint Abdul Malik was known as good. I told you that Fatima bint Abdul Malik was known as good writer. She wrote many books in this time, and she married whom? Omar ibn Abdul Aziz. Number 14, the Abbasid moved to the capital city to Damascus, Cairo, North, or Baghdad. So we have two states or two caliphates. The first one is Umayyad. Umayyad took Damascus as the capital city. They moved to Damascus to take it as capital city. When Abbasid came, they moved the capital city to Baghdad. Space was the last son of Abdul Malik to become caliph. Who was the last son of Abdul Malik ibn Marwan to become caliph? Who? Hisham. His name is Hisham ibn Abdul Malik. Here we have the second question is true or false. Many of the caliphs in the Umayyad Caliphate were not related to each other. No, all of them were from the same family, so this one is false. We can show how people are related to each other by drawing a family tree. Yes, of course we can. So true. During the time of Umayyads, nobody had running water at home. Yes, true. They hadn't any water at home. Number 4, people fetched water from rivers and wells. Yes, of course. They went out to fetch water from rivers and wells. And the English language was the official language of the Umayyad Caliphate. Of course, no, it was the Arabic language. Number 6, the first 4 Rashidun Caliphs were not elected. False, they were elected from Muslims after the death of Prophet Muhammad. Elected means to receive something from someone. No, this is the meaning of inherited. So, elected means to receive something from someone. This is false, not true. Number 8, Muawiyah was the powerful governor of the Levant area. No. Yes or no? Muawiyah was the powerful governor in this time or in this area. Yes, of course, true. Fatima was one of the most devout Umayyad women. Again, Fatima was one of the most devout Umayyad women. Yes, of course, she was. True. Hadith, the last question here in true or false. Hadith is the true words spoken by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Yes, of course, and in Arabic we say it hadith. Here, this question is complete the following sentences. Number 1, the writing on the coins of the Umayyads is in. This from lesson 1. So, their writing on the coins were in Arabic. Yes, in Arabic. Okay, we can use a space to show the most important events and dates of the history. We can use timelines. The events in the space happened during the Umayyad Caliphate. Here, the events in the Middle East. Okay, here, what is the meaning of century? Century means period of 100 years. Again, century means period of 100 years. Number 5, the Hijrah means Prophet Muhammad and his followers leave what and go to where? Leave Mecca and go to Medina. Number 6, the Umayyad Caliphate started in the middle of the 7th century. 7th century. The 7th century means the period from which year? 600 years to 699. This is the 7th century. Number 8, in which year the Prophet Muhammad is born? In which year? 570. In which year? 570. Okay, here space, and space are historical evidence. So artifacts, maps, and ancient sites. Again, artifacts, maps, and ancient sites are historical evidence. Okay, here was from the same tribe as the Prophet Muhammad family. Umayyad clan, Umayyad family was from the same family or the same tribe as Prophet Muhammad. Okay, here answer the following questions. Question number 1. Here I'm asking you, who are Jarir and Al-Farazdak? And in this session you told me, inside the class, you told me that here in Malas we have 2 streets. One street, its name is Farazdak, and the other one, its name is Jarir. Yeah? So, who are Jarir and Al-Farazdak? Jarir and Farazdak were 2 Arab poets who wrote poetry for the new Islamic society. Again, they were 2 Arab poets who wrote poetry for the new Islamic society. Number 2, explain the meaning of hadith. What is the meaning of hadith? Hadith means what? Hadith is the true words about or spoken by Prophet Muhammad. Again, the true words about or spoken by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Number 3, explain the meaning of this sentence. Like his father, who Al-Walid ibn Abd al-Malik was good administrator. Again, Al-Walid ibn Abd al-Malik was good administrator like his father. It means what? It means he built hospitals, he built schools, he built mosques. During his rule, this is you, he repaired Al-Masjid al-Nabawi and he rebuilt Al-Masjid al-Aqsa in Al-Quds. Again, so it means he built hospitals, schools, mosques. During his rule, Al-Walid ibn Abd al-Malik, he repaired Al-Masjid al-Nabawi and he rebuilt Al-Masjid al-Aqsa in Al-Quds. The last 2 questions. The first one, what is the meaning of Diwan? Diwan means what? Diwan is government offices. Again, government offices. In this time, it was Diwan. So Diwan is government offices. Here explain the meaning of descended from. Means coming from the same family. Coming from the same family. That's it. And as I told you, study from the revision sheet, inshallah, and see you later. Goodbye.